Riddle me this, Batman. What do lobster rolls, Anne of Green Gables, and Lighthouses have in common? Well, they can all be found on Prince Edward Island, Canada's Short King province. What is the Riddler doing here? We've rented a car and we're driving to the northern side of the island to explore. And let me tell you, it did not disappoint. Grab yourself a snack. You are going to regret it if you don't, because we're going on another beautiful everyday adventure video. Eating required!
Bombastically fast recap.
We flew in from Toronto and we had 48 hours in Charlottetown, and here are all the delicious things we had. Chowder, hot dogs, oysters, beer, serenity, kombucha, kimchi, chicken sandos, nudes, not that kind, hand pies, and a heck of an epic banana split. And if you haven't seen that episode yet, you need to just go watch it. Don't worry, we will wait. We are actually not going to wait. All right, let's go. So we're staying at a motel in Brackley Beach, which is confusing because it's actually a community and not a literal beach, but I digress. For the first place, we're going to be taking you to church. Well, it's a former church. It's not a church anymore, but look at this interior. I love that they took the time to save this because these stained glass windows are too beautiful to take down, along with the beautiful heavenly smells of scones and cinnamon buns. Of course I got a cinnamon bun. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to not like or to not order a cinnamon bun when you see them. Now, I'd like to show you the Martina technique for eating a cinnamon bun. This might be illegal, I don't know, but I like to rip off the outside edges and then smash them in the excess icing on top, because there's always a little bit too much icing sugar to eat. And I feel like if you do it this way, where you slowly unfurl everything, you're getting a little bit of cinnamon, you're getting a little bit of icing, but you're not biting it down the middle like some kind of a maniac. Who would do such a thing? We must now discuss in the comment section the most wholesome fight the internet has ever seen. How do you eat your cinnamon buns? Heading towards a more remote lighthouse. We might have bitten off more than our rental can chew. No. It's fine. It's just a tiny little road. It's basically huge in Japan.
I
You know, we were suspicious about this little dirt road and if it was gonna result to anything epic, and it sure frickin' did. It's a bit off the beaten path. A bit. I'd say it's quite a bit. But it's really beautiful. You're getting these gorgeous, red, craggly looking cliffs. You get a little bit of danger. There's no fencing up here, so if you're being a little bit silly, you might just be like, ah! So you gotta be careful. Beautiful, historic lighthouses that actually are still functioning because we are on the edge of the entire island. It's just amazing. You really gotta take your time and just enjoy driving around when you're here in PEI, because you just come across so many beautiful things that feel kind of untouched by people. You know, obviously people have built this, but they're not here to like sell you things. They're like, this is the real edge of the cliff. These are where the birds are hanging out, and you're welcome to try to come here with your rental cars. Wow. What a view! You know, I can't resist a classic Pride and Prejudice moment when there's a cliff by the ocean, so let's get that done. She's making her own theme music. No, Mr. Darcy, I hate you. No, 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 no.
I don't need anyone. Look at this beautiful breeze and wind. All I need is this cliff and this cliffside view. The sun, a breeze, a duck, a book. I don't need... Wait, how much money does he have?
Fine, Mr. Darcy, I will marry you.
Suck on that, Lydia, you spoiled little tramp.
We're driving on over to North Rustico, and this is a tiny little fishing village. They have deep sea fishing excursions, and you can go kayaking, and they have a gorgeous boardwalk, but we are going there for the Blue Mussel Cafe. Now, this is a seasonal seafood restaurant, and what that means is they only use produce that's been harvested or caught extremely locally. This is as fresh as it gets, folks. The Blue Mussel Cafe has really nailed the way that it looks. It's like a classy fishing shack, like a casual but chic interior. And we started off the way that all Canadians do. We got a Canadian classic with a Caesar, served with a raw oyster and a mean bean. And have you ever heard of a smoked seafood charcuterie board? I had not. I think it would be a smash hit in Japan. We're talking smoked mackerel, salmon, house-cured lox, berry cream cheese, pickled pears, smoked mushrooms, and more. And of course, we devoured the PEI mussels steamed with white wine, rosemary, and garlic. This place is very popular, so I do recommend booking a seat before coming.
I'm sweaty.
Now, if you're visiting Prince Edward Island for the first time, you might notice an unusual amount of redheaded girls with braids doing vintage cosplay. That would be Anne, a beloved redheaded character from the classic Canadian novel Anne of Green Gables, written by author L.M. Montgomery. Montgomery grew up on Prince Edward Island. Thus, her novel is inspired by the gorgeous, real-life locations found on the island. And it has become a mecca for Anne of Green Gables fans. We're visiting the Anne of Green Gables Museum. This is the real-life family property Green Gables was inspired by, and I've brought along a long-lost relative with me to explore. Introducing Potato of Green Gables.
That's right, Potato of Green Gables. This is your home.
If you're a fan of the Anne of Green Gables series, this is just a great place to wander around and take in all the references from the books that you can see in real life on this property. And if you're not a fan, it's just a really well-preserved 18th century farm home. Plus, you can check out the Anne of Green Gables store, which has so much merch and Prince Edward Island themed things as well. You can get lobster toys. I think Potato of Green Gables has been enjoying this visit back, reminiscing on their time as a red-headed potato walking along the shores.
Little kitty. Oh, you're a friendly kitty. You're... Hi. Hi, friendly kitty. Where is it?
There he is.
Absolutely no visit to PEI would be complete without having something lobster related. It's a lobster roll. If you haven't already seen my lobster roll video, I will have links somewhere in some info boxes for you to check it out. But this is from a place called Richard's. We're actually at Little Richard's, which is their food truck stand. They're so popular that they have a little food truck location. Very lucky of us. This is hefty. Like, you saw the lobster roll video? You guys, this is packed. Wow. Look at that. I don't think there's any elegant way to eat this. I think it's gonna be flopping all over the place on camera. That's a whole claw. I can see it. Look at this, the entire shape of it. And my favorite kind of bun, where they have the sides kind of like shaved off. How am I gonna How am I gonna do this, you guys? Okay. I'm going in from this angle. Incoming Godzilla. Oh my God, that is meaty. Super sweet, really lemony and fresh. This is not like a heavily mayoed or heavily buttered one. I dropped it, that means I can eat it, right? I obviously haven't had a lot of lobster in my life outside of the lobster roll video, but lobster almost tastes like ocean chicken. It has like a really easy to eat taste. It doesn't taste fishy at all. Okay, I am gonna have some potatoes as well because we are, after all, in Prince Edward Island. And these are skin on potatoes. I love skin on my potato French fries. Why would you not want to have the skin on? Such a great combination. And I actually think we are on season for once, so everything is mega, mega fresh. If you don't mind, I'm gonna indulge in this lobster roll without talking any further because it's gonna flop all over the place. I gotta get to it. Oh no, there's too much lobster, said nobody, ever. It's overflowing. I like my lobster rolls like I like my glasses of wine. Filled up to the top. It's a good day. Oh, if there's something that I absolutely can't resist, it's like a Martina trap, coffee shop, craft beer, and roadside farm stands. Oh yeah. Unplanned, of course, you just gotta check the map to see where the farm stands are available. This is definitely off the beaten path, but they've got honey, they've got eggs, and I love local honey. I hope we have enough money for it. I'm sure they don't accept debit. Oh my God, it's so cute. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, what a deal. A kilogram jar, a kilogram. Whoa, $16, that's it. That's amazing. That's like what, a pound, 10 pounds or something? It's absolutely amazing. Okay, we're gonna get the hexagon jars, 250 bear squeeze jar. I think that these ones are probably easier for us to pack. So we can get this. I have $12 on me. So 5 plus 7 is 12. We're gonna get that one and we're gonna get, oh, this is the only one left. $5. Okay, we're gonna get these two. That's awesome. What great omiyage. And they have a little box. Arigatou gozaimashita. How beautiful. How delightful. Okay, we have a confession to make. We thought that all vodka was made from potatoes, and since PEI is famous for growing potatoes, we plan to visit Deep Roots Distillery to try their award-winning vodka. However, turns out they make their vodka with sugarcane and they filter it through crushed local oyster shells, proving that assuming does indeed make an ass of you and me. Oh well, might as well stick around and try their delicious wares. To the bar! Now, seeing as this distillery started out as an apple orchard, I think it would be rude not to try their apple-based beverages. We had a spiced apple pie cocktail, which was as good as it sounds, and their dry cider. Both were chef's kiss. 10 out of 10, would recommend dropping by this amazing distillery. And of course, we bought a few bottles to take home to try later back at home. And you can take a stroll in the actual apple orchard afterwards or with your drinks. We were like, can we really enter in with our glasses? And they were like, go for it. I don't know if that's like cannibalism, me walking around holding an apple beverage that's made from these apples. How do the apples feel about it?
How could you?
I'm not sure, but we know that we had a great time.
Nature and apples. Thank you for your pressings. Thank you. Thank you. This was delicious.
How could you?
We are here at Brackley Bay Oyster Co. and we are enjoying delicious oysters from Robbie Moore, the man, the myth, the legend. He is the actual oyster farmer that goes out and plants them and grows them and takes care of them. And we just had the loveliest chat with him and we have learned so much more about oysters. It's just amazing to meet people who are working so hard to provide you with this. And it's so close by, like we are just outside the place that he actually harvests these oysters from. Fresh as heck, I would say. We got Brackley Bay and we've got Macmillan Point oysters. I'm gonna give everything a little bit of a dirty squirty. I will never use that in a video ever again. I'm gonna give it a lemon squeeze. A lemon squeeze, please. Why would I say a dirty squirty? Where has that come from? I'm tired, okay? I've been in the sun all day. My delicate white skin can't take thoughts anymore. You guys know that I'm an oyster fan. You know that I put oysters in as many videos as I possibly can. But if you're gonna try an oyster for the first time, these oysters are so fresh and tasty. They just have this, you know what? I'm just gonna try it and let you know how it tastes. Gonna put a little bit of their homemade vinaigrette in. Just a bit. Oh, ooh, it's so juicy. Itadakimasu. Salty, but like a clean ocean salt, Atlantic ocean salt taste. Nothing fishy left over in your mouth. And oyster facts. We learned that you can actually count the bumps and the ridges on oysters roughly to understand how old they are and to understand what they've gone through, kind of like tree rings. What? What's that? Learning new facts, people. All right, I'm gonna have some maritime hot sauce in my maritime grown oysters. Everything today is maritime themed. We're going in. So savory. If you like potato chips and French fries, and anything that has that kind of like, oh no, umami taste to it, this is for you. They are sincerely the best oysters I've had in my life. And I've had a lot of oysters around the globe. Just in my happy place, okay? Leave me alone. Our plan after this is to head over to where Robbie's actually growing and harvesting. It's a beautiful evening, the sun is setting. I think it's gonna be epic. I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. Look guys, I'm flying. I hope you've enjoyed these adventures around Prince Edward Island. Unfortunately, I've been hecka sick while recording the actual voiceover for this, so my voice has been on the sexier side, I think, or maybe like the nasal congestion side, but it's been refreshing to watch the video footage because I had such a great trip to Prince Edward Island. I will be going back again for sure. If you are a King Kogi member on either YouTube or on Patreon, you will be seeing some extra bonus footage from this trip. Look forward to all those bloopers and behind the scenes. And a big thank you to everybody who keeps watching the videos and leaving me great comments. I would like to find out the cinnamon bun debate. Do you bite into it like some kind of a maniac, or am I the weird one? Am I the weird one unraveling my cinnamon bun and bakers all over the world are distressed at me? Please let me know in the comment section below. And if you can believe it, there's going to be one more video coming out about PEI, and it's all about potatoes. It's a bit of a funny video, but that is the kind of person I am. Keep keeping it cool in the King Kogi village, and I will see you all on the airship. Captain Martina, out.